Premier Planet, I'm Justin Barlow, and I want to let you know that if you weren't in the Premier Studio this last Saturday for PPW 306, boy oh boy did you miss out. Not only did we have an undercard that was on fire, we were treated to an Olympiad freestyle match between Not Bad Chad and the reigning king of the Ironman, Tim Castle. This match was a 15-minute time limit, pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, countouts, but if it went the full length of the time limit, there was also a point system in place which would decide the winner. Now, Not Bad Chad was up by 4 points close to the end of this match, but at almost the last second, both participants get knocked down and can't answer the referee's 10 count, making this match a draw. But trust me when I say you're gonna wanna see this match in its entirety, and the only place to see that is by way of our Patreon. Patreon.com/Premier Pro Wrestling is the only place you're gonna be able to see this match later on this week. We also had a #1 contenders battle royal to decide who would be the next to step up to face the World Heavyweight Champion, whomever that may be after the main event. But this was no ordinary battle royal. If this was an All Japan battle royal, which means you didn't eliminate an opponent by throwing him over the top rope. Eliminations occurred by way of pinfall, which means every participant in this match was going to have to fight with his heart and soul to stay on his feet, because as soon as somebody went down on his back, the whole rest of the roster who was involved in this match piled on top. No way to escape. The referee counts to 3 and you're gone. The match came down to the final participants, and in the end, I almost can't believe I'm saying this, folks, your winner and the new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship was Poncho! That's right! The man who puts the panic in Hispanic, the self-proclaimed Mr. Wrestling Poncho, outlasted all others in this battle royal to earn his spot in the main event of this Saturday night to face the world champion for the title. And speaking of the world championship, it was on the line in 2 out of 3 falls in our main event. The reigning champion, El Guerrero Jose Acosta, defending against the #1 contender and new Armageddon champion, El Mero Mero Inestra. And if you remember just 1 week ago in the Armageddon Gauntlet, Inestra pinned Jose to win the Armageddon Championship. So there was some unfinished business going into this one. Inestra looking to become a 3-time world champion, and Jose not only looking to retain the title, but gain retribution against his rival. This match finally came down to the 3rd fall. The score was tied at 1 fall apiece. The referee gets knocked out, and the man who gets blamed for it was El Mero Mero Inestra, meaning your winner by way of disqualification and still World Heavyweight Champion of Premier Pro Wrestling, El Guerrero Jose Acosta, who's now going to go into this Saturday night to defend that title against the #1 contender, Poncho. But folks, big news. This Saturday night is not all you're going to be treated to at Premier Pro Wrestling, because on top of Saturday night, we're bringing you Friday night as well. Back-to-back studio tapings on back-to-back nights. And this Friday night, what we are going to see, and this was a result of what transpired at the end of their one-on-one match this last Saturday, the modern-day gladiator Matt Vine, the Challenge Pro champion, is going to face Destroyer, formerly known as DeMarcio, in a best-of-7 series. This is going to be match #1. And then the next night, on Saturday, they're going to team up to face Chase Gosling and Sensei for the PPW World Tag Team Championships. And don't forget as well, World Heavyweight Championship is going to be on the line Saturday night. And all of our Friday night studio tapings are Patreon exclusive. So if you can't make it out to the Premier Studio this Friday, the only place you're going to be able to see the Friday night taping in its entirety is on Patreon. We want to thank you folks again for your continued support of us here at Premier Pro Wrestling. Remember, subscribe to us all over the web. Hit us up on our subscription service. That's premierprowrestling.pivotshare.com. Again, patreon.com/Premier Pro Wrestling. Exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else online. And make sure, like the shirt? I do. That's why I bought one. MAGA, Make American Wrestling Great Again. That's what we're doing here at Premier Pro Wrestling. You can scoop one of these up at ProWrestlingTees.com and shop from the rest of our catalog, which is growing and growing by leaps and bounds. I'm Justin Barlow, and we'll see you folks out here this Friday and Saturday for more Premier Pro Wrestling.